Do you know how much it costs for one NASCAR in a race to put to have someone's logo at the center of their car? That company has to pay $770,000. No, I can't believe it. And if you want a sticker on like the bumper that gets just very little airtime, it's $70,000. So can you imagine, you have a company like M&M's, they pay $770,000 to have their logo front and center. Can you imagine if they begin to cover up their sponsorship with other little stickers? How do you think that M&M's would feel? Now think about it. We as Christians, we have been made in the image of God, and we have been bought with the life of Christ. Like, that is our sponsorship. That is our true identity. I think what is so easy to happen is we begin to lose sight of who we are first and foremost, and we begin to take these little bumper stickers and cover up our sponsorship. And so we take good things like a career or a relationship or a political view or any number of things, sports teams, and we begin to make these our primary identity. So how do we as Christians keep first and foremost our sponsorship front and center on our lives? And I think really the answer comes through a prayer that Paul prays. So we're going to be back into our series in Philippians 1, really looking at what it means to live out the gospel in partnership with one another. Listen to this prayer, verses 9 through 11. And this is my prayer, that your love may abound more and more in knowledge and depth of insight, so that you may be able to discern what is best and may be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like I'm praying the same things over and over, and yet this model that Paul lays out for us is incredible. I think it's so easy to separate knowledge and love and kind of look at them like they're two completely opposite things. And yet Paul is saying that as our knowledge for the gospel grows, our love for the gospel and our love for others will abound. See, they're not separate, they're actually linked together. So this isn't just a sentimental prayer. This is, I'm praying that you would really grow in your knowledge of the gospel and your love will overflow. And as our aim for one another, for those in our lives, becomes that their love may abound in knowledge and depth of insight, it will further our love for the gospel in our lives. So I want to encourage you, take some time, meditate on verses 9 through 11 in chapter 1, and turn that into a prayer for yourself.